Hey guys, welcome to the 2016 Honda Pilot. This is similar to the Acura MDX I drove recently. They're on the same platform. They share the same powertrain, the same engine, gearbox, a lot of the same stuff. This is $10,000 cheaper than the Acura. And Thaddeus and I have decided that since I drove the Acura on the road, we might as well come play with this one a little bit in the dirt. I noticed in the first couple days that the suspension on this car is a little stiffer than the MDX. The MDX is clearly more highway oriented, and this is a little more off-road potential. So same ZF 9-speed gearbox, and we'll go into manual mode. And
all right,
what do you say we take a run, Thaddeus?
Let's go. That way.
That way? This thing, you know, it's not, if you're into recreational off-roading, I wouldn't necessarily recommend a Pilot, but if you like camping or hiking or doing the kind of stuff that, you know, sends you out on these fire roads out here in the middle of nowhere, pretty good. Good ground clearance.
Yeah. That's like, there's a big difference between off-roading where you're rock crawling and doing stuff like Moab versus this, which is getting to a campsite and maybe having to go over some bumpy sections.
This is what I would call like as much as 95% of the world will ever need.
Yes. 100%.
And for that, like, it's okay. There's some bumpy stuff coming up, but sandy washes here, kind of open fire roads, takes it just fine. Some of the key differences, the funny thing about the interior of this, you look at this and you go, wow, okay, fully loaded 47 grand. Yes, this makes total sense. Yeah. The Acura seems a little overpriced for $10,000 extra dollars. You don't really get a whole lot more.
You really can't tell a big difference between the two.
No, you actually kind of, I mean, they look different, and there's some wood grain, and the dash is sculpted a little different, but for the most part, they're pretty much the same car, which this one makes the Acura look bad a little bit. Although this armrest stinks. I hate these. The Acura has a real armrest right here.
I'm okay with this for saving $10,000.
For $10,000, I'll take this armrest, but but just in the grand scheme of the world, not exactly my favorite. For having pretty big rims, I think this have 20s on it. I think this is 20s.
Let me tell you.
Check on the Monroney, Thaddeus.
Let me try to read it while we're bouncing around.
I think it's on dubs.
20 by 8s.
Yeah, for dubs.
245.
Really not bad.
All season.
There we go.
When in doubt, gas it out.
No, it takes this kind of light to medium bumpy stuff pretty well.
Yeah, and this is going faster than you probably would with like mountain bikes on the back.
Yeah, no.
Or whatever,
if me and Hannah were going camping, I would not be going this quickly down this.
This is not fast enough for screaming girlfriend. This is fast enough for slightly uncomfortable girlfriend.
Yeah, I agree. But this thing comes with like a ton of stuff. You know, the heated and cooled seats, the keyless entry, the 3-zone climate control, rear seat entertainment. This one's actually got captain's chairs in the middle instead of the bench, which is sweet.
Which is nicer than the other one.
And it's got third row, which you could fit in at 6'5".
I'm not 6'5".
6'4"?
Yeah, 6'4".
4? All right.
Oh, fuck.
No, that was good.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I could be back there for not very long. That's a big.
Yeah, it's a big hole. And it does have the one-touch, get-out-of-the-way seats.
That's convenient.
That was nice. So you can get in and out of the third row like by yourself really quickly and easily.
And it's not a really high step up into here like in a Tahoe or some other bigger things.
Certainly not as big as a Tahoe, but still, like, it's big. In the garage, it's big.
Yeah.
It just it takes up a lot of real estate in the garage.
But it's 3 rows, 7 passenger. Like a Durango's big. Like that's 7 people.
It's true. It's about that size. It drives very car-like.
No,
although I have to whine a little bit about the radar cruise control. Oh, here we go. Big
wash. Here we go. Oh,
radar cruise is a nice thing to have, but in this car it's like so conservative. It's okay on the open road, but if you try to use it in LA, you'll get slaughtered by the traffic. Everyone will dive in. It hangs really far back, and it doesn't have as much what I call like elasticity. So like it sets a hard, never get closer than 50 yards, and then when you get to that, it like slams on the brakes really hard, and so it's not. It makes you drive kind of like someone who doesn't know how to drive, which the Mercedes and especially the Mercedes is really good at simulating more normal driving in terms of smoothness.
The Mazda before we left had a really sensitive brake thing. It actually.
Oh, big hole.
There we go.
No problem. That was
fine.
That was almost like a moose test avoidance maneuver.
Oh, cattle guard, gas.
Yump.
There we go.
Oh man, dude, this thing is good.
That's not bad.
It handles really nice.
Oh, we've caught
up to Chris in the Peking to Paris 240Z.
Awesome.
On the one hand, I want to say like let's try and keep up with him. On the other hand, he has like a suspension lift and knobby tires, and he's practicing for. We'll keep him in frame for a while though if we can.
Yeah, he's throwing up dirt, so it might be a little interesting. But this thing is doing actually really well.
It is.
This is
It's a good truck. You know what this
is? You're gonna get shit for calling it a truck.
It's not really a truck. It's an SUV. But this is the kind of vehicle that, like, if you are actually realistic about what you're doing, like,
yes,
myself included, like, if I was smart when I had bought a Raptor and bought something like this, it actually would have been more useful. It would have been a better way to spend the money probably than buying a Raptor, because
but you drove the Raptor for that time and didn't really lose much money.
I didn't, but it was wow, look at this road goes up the hill.
Didn't we already come down this, or is it
I don't know, this is a different way.
Okay.
We're following Chris out of here. Oh, here's a little wash. How hard can he hit that? Some ABS engagement. Oh, hey, have we used the traction monitors yet? The traction modes, there's several of them. So you got normal, snow, mud, and we'll do sand.
This is sandy.
Intelligent traction management.
We gotta find a big steep hill to go up. Steeper than this. Like to check the
traction. Can go up a steep hill?
Yeah, one of those big ones.
We can go up steep hills.
The thing is doing quite well though.
It is. In automatic mode on the street, it feels like the 9-speed gearbox hunts around a lot, but in sport mode off-road, it seems to be holding the gear really well. This thing is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, and I did fine on the highway on the way here. It's like anything else. It's too conservative on the cruise control mode for Los Angeles.
Right.
Anywhere else like Kansas,
it's probably fine.
You're fine. Everyone in LA drives like an asshole, so it's a little conservative.
For the 4 days before we came out here, I was getting 24 miles per gallon, which for a heavy, big V6 is not so bad.
How much does this thing weigh?
I don't know. I think the MDX was 4,200. I'm not sure about this one. But now it's down to 22.4 for my cumulative average, but a lot of off-roading.
I have a heavy foot. That's so green this time of year. That's awesome.
Yeah, if you find yourself going down, if you go off that, you are most certainly dead. If you find yourself going down fire roads a lot, this is a good fire road companion. The damping is good.
Oh,
tarmac, sort of.
Kind of. Maybe it'll go away. Oh, this was like, I need a rally car.
This feels like the Brazilian death road, or Bolivian death road. I don't think
this could be Mexico. Like, this looks like the stage rally roads on WRC that just aired.
Yeah.
That's a big hump.
That's a big jump there. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah,
the pilot is doing very well.
It is flying over this.
Yeah. That was terrible.
I know it was terrible. Oh, this is actually really nice for California.
Good road out here.
Yeah, we should.
I hope you guys. I don't know if you guys find dirt driving interesting. We certainly. It's better than just driving in the canyons, because who cares about that? It's certainly much more at home out here. As Chris opens up a big gap in that 240.
It's a little discerning because I can't see. I have 3 suction cups in the way right here, and I'm looking around them for big bumps to assist, as any good navigator.
As any good co-driver would do.
Yeah, I could probably
over crest into
bumpy shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Great trail. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you're coming out here to go mountain biking or whatever you do out here, like, this is more than capable.
And I think this thing tows 3,500 or 4,000 pounds. I'm pretty.
You
could definitely tow like a little race car or a couple motorcycles with one of these. I know the MDX was 3,500 pounds, so you could, at least with the MDX, you could tow a Miata on an open trailer for sure.
I don't know. Race car. I don't see it on here. Maybe.
Well, let's assume it's at least the same as the MDX.
Yeah.
It might not be, but
you can tow dirt bikes or a quad.
Ooh, really this is bumpy.
But
oh, it's pretty good though.
Maybe the 20-inch wheels are like wagon wheels, and you can just roll over stuff easier.
Remember when it used to be like there was no way you could off-road on 20-inch wheel, and now like Range Rovers on 21s are totally fine?
Yeah, but that's Range Rover, and they spend a lot of money.
Well, this is half the cost of a Range Rover, and it's on 20s.
Yeah, this is doing
well.
Pretty well. I think you lose something in like droop travel, probably, like to a Range Rover, and for like true rock crawling, because this won't be able to do that.
Oh yeah, I mean you get the all-wheel drive, but you, other than the traction management and the transmission, you don't really have any control over the all-wheel drive.
We could probably do mild dune bashing through this too, like just if we kept it in sand mode and kept moving and air down. I bet we would be fine.
Maybe.
Because I was in an old like a Escalade with nothing done to it in the dunes, and it did fine.
I bet that was fun.
That was awesome. It was great.
I think so far I don't even really feel like we've hit the bump stops or anything like that.
Yeah.
And the suspension, which is a little stiffer on the road than the MDX, in some of LA's rougher areas, is actually much appreciated up here.
Yeah, that's doing really well. This is totally a capable get-around normal SUV.
It's as good off-road as a 40-year-old sports car on Super Swampers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a useful consumer bit of information, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's exactly what you cross-shop.
That's like the emails I get. Matt, I'm thinking of buying a new car. I'm looking at either a new Honda Pilot or a 1972 Datsun.
So I want a 458 or a microbus and maybe an Isetta. What do you think?
You laugh, but I really do get emails like that.
Buy the Isetta. That would be a fun one.
Spike just drove an Isetta and said it was the worst thing he's ever driven.
Yeah, but it's fun.
He didn't even say it was fun. He just said it was awful.
But it's cute.
Oh, I like the Pilot actually. I think it's doing very well.
Is there any problems with it? It's got a rear screen entertainment, which we don't have kids, so we'll never know what that's like.
The problems with it.
I
still don't like the push button shifter, the gear selector. I wish there was a lever. I mean,
if they're gonna do push button, they need to free up this space from where the shifter was. Like if you don't have that shit there, then you have like knee room or more storage or whatever.
Not sure. Did we just go the right way?
Yeah.
So. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool.
Back to tarmac.
Yeah.
This is a great road.
Yeah, Jawbone Canyon. Love it.
I need an E36 that I can
must-have rally car.
Beat the shit up. How much fun would this be if I had a fun hydraulic handbrake?
It would, but it's not over. Can you get it? No, that is 100% understeer if you try and do that.
That's a cliff. You have rules about this.
Can you get?
Oh, handbrake?
No, you get
foot brake.
Oh, it does have a manual foot brake.
Maybe this is the unintentional acceleration era.
Oh, it's good. I think we can probably end this video. That's about 12 minutes of Pilot or so.
Yeah, how much more do you need?
I don't know. You guys get it. If you see this thing and it looks appealing, it can handle mild off-roading very well, and it's comfortable and refined the whole time.
It's $47,000.
Not bad.
Lots of plugs and stuff.
And there's lots of places to charge stuff, and it's it feels and it drives and it operates like a car that is worth $47,000. So nicely done, Honda. We like it. See you later.
Good job.